Xbox Series S was just revealed. Let's get into it. So, if you haven't been listening to rumors about the Xbox Series S, we've known it was coming for multiple months. At least I have, and probably a lot of other tech guys have. But basically, if you do not know what the Xbox Series S is, it's basically a less powerful version of the Xbox Series X. It's going to be priced at around $300, and they are calling it the smallest Xbox ever. But Microsoft seemed to be targeting 1440p instead of 4K with the Xbox Series S. They say it'll still have ray tracing and it will have a 512 gigabyte SSD. On The Verge, it says, hours after Microsoft's Xbox Series S console widely leaked, the company has gone on to record to confirm its existence. In a tweet, Microsoft described the Xbox Series S as offering next-gen performance in the smallest Xbox ever, and lists the price as the previously leaked figure of $299. In the UK, it will cost $249.99. Now, we knew it was going to be cheap. Some people were saying it was going to be at $199, but we basically knew that wasn't happening. That's way too cheap, especially for a next-gen console. But I did not expect ray tracing on that console because I was seeing specs that were rumored. It was rumored to have 4 teraflops, and I just didn't think it was going to be that powerful at all. What I didn't know is that the AMD Zen 2 CPUs are going to make it even better, even though it seems that it's even less powerful than the Xbox One X. On The Verge, it also says the accompanying image gives a better look at the Series S than the first leaked picture, showing off how thin it is and confirming the lack of a disk drive. As with the leaked imagery, the Series S is pictured standing upright, but the orientation of the Xbox logo suggests it is expected to be more commonly used in a traditional horizontal configuration. Now, if you're a little disappointed by no disk drive, PlayStation is doing the same thing with their digital edition just to make it a little cheaper. They're removing that disk drive, but nowadays it's so easy to just buy everything digitally that it doesn't really matter. Especially for me, I usually just buy things digitally because I don't really want to go out and have to buy a disc and possibly lose that disc or break it. I also just read that the Xbox Series X price was leaked and the release dates for both consoles were leaked as well. On Forbes.com, it says, ahead of a planned official reveal event soon, they are reporting the Xbox Series S will cost $300, the Xbox Series X will cost $500, and both consoles will be out on November 10th. Now, I kind of expected the Xbox Series X to be around $500 because people were saying it was going to be $400, but that's just a little too cheap for especially how powerful the Xbox Series X is going to be and that it's a next-gen console. Now, the leaks were bound to happen. I mean, Xbox has been waiting way too long, and so is Sony, to release these prices. And everyone's getting very impatient. I've been getting very impatient for these past couple months. I realize there's a pandemic going on, but they need to reveal these prices and the release date. People need to set money aside. Now, we already knew it was going to be in November because that's usually when all of the new consoles release, is usually mid to late November. But November 10th is a little earlier than I expected. I thought it was probably about like November 20th and closer to like Black Friday. On Forbes.com, it also says Microsoft has not yet confirmed the Series X price or the November 10th release date for both consoles yet, but I would expect a larger reveal of all of this later in the week. Now, while it hasn't been confirmed, it's probably going to be around $500 and it's probably going to be around November 10th. I seriously doubt that the Xbox Series X will be any lower than $500. While it's a little unfortunate for people who wanted to spend maybe $400 on the console, we all knew that probably wasn't going to happen. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. I'm super excited. We're getting a little closer to that set release date and set price. Let me know in the comments what you think of the Xbox Series S. Let me know what you think of the design of the Xbox Series S. And let me know if you think $300 is a good price. Let me know what you're getting when they both come out. But anyways, guys, that's it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.